Welcome to all. I am Dr. R. Saranraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Statistics, St.Joseph's College of Arts and Science, Autonomous Cuddalore. The topic we are going to discuss about business statistics measures of central tendency and dispersals. What is statistics? Statistics is a subject that deals with the numerical facts and figures. The word statistics is said to have been derived from the Latin word status or the Italian word statista, the meaning of which is a population stat. This is the definition. Statistics is mathematical sciences which is involves collection, organization, presentation, analysis and interpretation of any form of data. There are many definitions in terms of statistics is given different authors. Main function of statistics: collection of data, organization of data, presentation of data, analysis of data and interpretation of results. Descriptive statistics: statistics that describe and summarize the characteristics of a data set, sample or populations. Descriptive methods fall within the class exploratory techniques. The most common way of describing a variable distribution in terms of two of its properties, central tendency and dispersion. Descriptive statistics: measures of the location, middle or the central of a distribution is called measures of central tendency. A number or a quantity which representative of a set of data is called central tendency. The single value describes the characteristics of the entire mass of data and is also called a central value or averages. Measures of dispersion: measures of the describe how the observation are distributed, exam variance, standard deviation, range, etc. Dispersion may be measured entire absolutely or relatively. When we measure the dispersion and express it in terms of original data, it is called an absolute dispersion. A relative measures the dispersion is the ratio of measure absolute distribution in an average. Descriptive statistics: a collection of quantitative measures and ways of describing data. This includes frequency distribution, histograms, measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. This is an example of sample and population. Collection of information is called data. The values recorded in an experiment or observations are called data. Collection of data is the basis for any statistical analysis and the data collected must be accurate. The data are two types: primary data and secondary data. The data collected by investigator himself, the specific purpose of investigation is called primary data. The primary data is original, but collection is difficult to task the investigator. The data collected by an investigator is called primary data. It is the first-hand information. The person collecting the data is called investigator. Example: height, weight, blood sugar levels. Secondary data. The data collected from another source is called secondary data. The various sources of secondary data can be divided in two categories: published sources, unpublished sources. Published sources example journals, newspaper, research articles, etc. Unpublished sources example from research institution and scholars work, some registers in company. It's called secondary data. Population growth, sex ratio, mortality rate, newspapers, journals. This is the example of secondary data, etc. Statistical series, individual series, a series showing individual observations only is called individual series or raw data or frequency. Discrete series, variables which assume finite or countable number of possible values. For example, number of children, number of PHC. Continuous series, variable which assumes the values between 2 points usually obtained by measurement, height, weight, etc. The scale of measurement, the data used in statistical analysis, we divided into four types: nominal, ordinal, and interval scale. Nominal scale, example, unordered categories: male, female, true or false, and hair colors. Ordinal scale, the type of ordinal data which objects fall into ordered categories, some logic. First, second, and third place ranking. Socioeconomic status is classified class 1, class 2, and class 3. TB stage 1, stage 2. This is the ordinal scale example. Interval scale, normal pulse rate 55 to 90 Hg. Normal fasting blood sugar 80 to 120 Normal cholesterol level 122 to 50 mg. Ratio scale example. Measures of central tendency, arithmetic mean, median, and mode. The arithmetic mean, the set of observations. This is the formula: x bar equal to summation x divided by n. Example of arithmetic mean. TB test reading of 12 boys is given below. Find the arithmetic mean. Discrete series, this is the data. Formula: x bar equal to summation x divided by n. Summation x equal to x1 plus x2 etc. xn divided by n. N is the number of observations. Number of observations, small n equal to 12. 96 divided by 12 equal to answer 8. This is the arithmetic mean equal to 8. Median is middle most central value of a series when a value is arranged in ascending order or descending order. This is the formula: median equal to small n plus 1 divided by 2 position of ordered data. Mode is the value, the variable which occurs most repeated value is called mode. Measures of dispersion or variation, range, coefficient of variation, mean deviation, and standard deviation. Range equal to largest value minus smallest value. This is the formula. Difference between largest value and smallest values of a data set. Mean deviation is the average of deviation of individual values from the mean. Standard deviation is a measure of deviation. It is defined as square root of mean of the square deviation from the mean. Standard error is difference between mean and the population, its sample. Standard deviation divided by square root n. Calculate the measures of central tendency of the following data: length, stay in hospital for 10 patients. Arithmetic mean summation x divided by n formula. Median equal to small n plus 1 divided by 2 value. Mode equal to maximum repeated value in the series. Answer: mean equal to 11, median equal to 12, mode equal to 11 and 12. Which is the better mean median mode? Mean is valid only for interval data or ratio data. The median can be determined the ordinal data as well as interval and ratio data. The mode can be used nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio data. Mode is the only measure the central tendency that can be used within nominal data. Thank you.